Today on Cold Email Teardowns, we'll be doing something slightly different. I got this email from one of you guys, Jason Denbo, who runs a transportation company. Using similar tactics that we talk about in these videos, he wrote this email, but it could be better, so let's jump in and see how we can improve this email. Off the bat, the subject line looks okay, Yeti and Orangedale Transportation. Some other ones you could try is about Yeti or question for Yeti. Hi from Jason. Any of these are fine subject lines to try. Then we jump into the body of the email. Hi Justin, I'm a big fan of the Yeti products. A couple Christmases ago, my wife got me the Yeti Rambler koozie, and now I have a ton of your products, including your awesome cooler, even though I don't camp. I run Orangedale Transportation, and I'm in charge of making your transportation life easier. So there's two parts to this. One is the customized first line, and then the second is the pitch. Let's start with the customized first line first. I would say that this is too long. It is customized, which is perfect, but it's too long. The big thing about this paragraph is it doesn't really flow together. I'm a big fan of the Yeti products. Stop. A couple Christmases ago, my wife got this thing for me. Stop. I run Orangedale Transportation, and I'm in charge of making your transportation life easier. Not connected. So I'll put that to a new paragraph. And I think the fix is just a couple Christmases ago, my wife got me the Yeti Rambler koozie. Now I have a ton of your products, including your awesome cooler. Obviously a huge fan of what you do. Something like that. Something that's more punchy that they're going to be able to read quickly. What's so interesting about all of this here is it doesn't really matter compared to this. So I'd love to learn what you're doing right now for your truckload transportation and see how Orangedale Transportation can help your business operations run even better. So business operations run even better is the kind of thing that he helps with. So I'm just going to put that way up at the top. And then, like we talked about in a previous video, get rid of the I's and change them to other things. So would love to learn more instead of I would love to learn more. So I'm just changing this around to fix the flow a little bit. I want to turn some of these like multiple sentences into one sentence if possible. And then I'm getting rid of this pun intended because it kind of slows the whole email down. Sometimes with copy, people get a little bit too clever when ideally you just want to communicate in the clearest way possible. And then just changing and tightening up some of this language. Okay, so that's the first part of the email. I think it flows a little bit better now. The other thing to talk about is the call to action here. If you're ready to move to a new standard of transportation service, please get in touch with me directly and I will set up a quick call. This doesn't make sense as an email. Maybe it makes sense as an ad, but please get in touch with me directly. You are in touch, Jason. You're sending an email directly to him. So instead of this, make it a question and direct it more towards the person. And then I'm not a big fan of these extra lines. I think they stretch out emails and they're unnecessary. Jason, you could leave that in if you wanted. I'm going to remove it here. And the last thing I want to add to this email is some proof. I don't have a case study for them, but if you have a case study, this is what you'd add here. So our model puts you first and makes sure all of your needs are taken care of, since we know that transportation issues can grind companies to a halt. For instance, for this company, we did this and we got this result. That's what we need to add to this email, then the call to action. And this is the email. If you found this interesting, feel free to like it to encourage this type of content on YouTube. Subscribe for more B2B sales training. And if you need marketing support for your digital agency, check out experiment27.com. Thanks.